Jeffrey thinks he's been improving himself. He's currently watching Hamza talk about NoFap. He feels really good about himself. What do you think Jeffrey does afterwards? He goes to his room, hops in his computer and busts a nut. Adonis. Adonis is the one true man. He doesn't waste time on mental masturbation. When he watches something, he implements it. That's how he managed to grow this big. We've all been there, watching a video about self-improvement. In this video, you really think that you are gonna do all these things, I remember watching a Hamza guide about fertility crisis, and he was naming all these things I could do, like avoid plastics, don't put your phone in your pocket, buy non-polyester clothing. And I remember watching this guide 2 hours long, and I thought to myself, yeah, I'm really gonna implement all these things. And I was kind of really motivated to do all those things, but I was like, yeah, I will do it later. And a few weeks more passed, and you know how it goes, right? At the end, you don't really implement any of these things. Now I still put my phone in my pocket. So this was basically a waste of my time. I wasted 2 hours watching this video of Hamza talk about all these things, and I haven't even implemented all these things. I kept telling myself, well, I will do it later. When I earn some money, then I will implement these things. And it's just a fucking cope, man. And you might be coping with a lot of things right now as well. You might have this desire to start a business. You might have the desire to start meditating or anything like this, But you keep fucking coping. This is called, especially when you watch videos about this is called mental masturbation. You are basically just masturbating your mind, making yourself feel really good about yourself. Like, oh yeah, I'm finally going to implement all these things. But you're not. And the key here is just to watch these videos with the intention of actually implementing everything. You need to take action. That's the thing. Otherwise, it's just a waste of your valuable time. And I'm still struggling with this as well. Oftentimes I still watch a video which I am very passionate about. I'm really gonna follow it, and then I'm not. You might think to yourself, well, I know these things, so in the future I will make better decisions. But that's not always the case. So knowing is not half the battle, okay? Knowing is some part of the battle, but especially not half. Taking action is the most important thing. Especially when you take action, you are in the fucking trenches, you experience the thing. We are men. And taking action is a masculine thing. We as men should take action. We are not meant to wait 3, 4, 5, maybe even longer to make a decision. We are meant to make a decision in a few seconds and basically stay by this decision, staying consistent, because that's what masculinity is about. When you look at a girl, right, she's always doubting herself. She takes a fucking week to make a single decision, and then when she finally made the decision, she jumps right off it, right? So she thinks to herself, oh, I might change at last minute. And this is a very girly, feminine thing to do, like always doubting ourselves. But this is not a masculine thing to do. As men, we take action, and we do not wait a week to doubt ourselves, to think about the decision. Maybe if you're gonna buy a house, right? If you make some big decisions. But especially small decisions like this, we make it quick and we act upon it. Like we really act upon it. Otherwise, you're just another fucking Jeffrey who's always waiting for the right opportunity. Oh, let me. I want to start a business, right? Oh, let me analyze the market. I'm just strategizing for 3 months, and then maybe if I think it will all be alright, then I will start. No, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You need to get the fuck out of bed and just start the fucking thing and then experience it. Start your fucking business and then just experience it. Just see what the customers want. See what the market wants. You need to be in the trenches to experience the thing. It's the same with self-improvement. You need to do the thing. If you're thinking about doing this habit, you just need to do the thing. Just fucking start. And how do you actually start, right? Imagine yourself being in a race for greatness. You're in a race with your fellow brothers on self-improvement. You're in a race with all the men around you. And at the finish line, there is this woman, the woman of your children. She's waiting for you to finish. She's waiting for you to grow, to be a certain man. so she can start a family with you. Imagine if you didn't make any progress, you would never reach her. And the woman of your dreams, the woman of your children, will leave with another man. Your woman will be pounded by another man because you refuse to take action. That's why it's so important that we as men keep continuing, keep making actions, keep taking actions. So how do you actually keep taking action, right? I would say start by doing one little thing, because you can do all these things, you can try to juggle all these things at the same time, but it's gonna be really, really hard to keep it all afloat at the same time. So let's say you want to start by starting a business, right? You start by doing one little thing at a time. Thursday, you're gonna do this thing. You're gonna focus on doing that thing consistently for a while, until you build a habit, until it is no longer a struggle for you to keep doing that thing. That thing can also be social skills, talking to a person, every day a new one. You need to build some sort of consistency. And when you master this one thing, you add another, and you master it again, and then you add another, and that's how you progress. Another way of taking action is changing your environment, because you can be stuck in your crusty computer chair in your mom's basement and you won't be really productive, because you will be distracted by your PlayStation, which is in the corner, or your TV, which is there, or your porno magazines. It's not magazines these days, but it's mostly virtual. But yeah, you might be distracted by all those things, but when you actually change your environment, like get into contact with some guy from my Discord server and organize a deep work session together. You go to him, or you do it online, where you just basically hold each other accountable for your actions. If you want to improve your social skills, you make sure, instead of just staying at home, you go out, you go to the gym, you go into the city, and you try to hit up some conversations with random people. Or you actually join us on a holiday, because I'm currently organizing a summer holiday to Norway. Actually, we changed the country a bit, but it's still a great way to improve your social skills. And this is the way to actually take some fucking action, instead of just always thinking about it. Oh yeah, I wanna do this thing, I'm thinking about improving that thing, but never taking action. This is the way you're actually gonna take some fucking action. Another thing I'm always struggling with, I'm doing all these things, I'm meditating, journaling, I'm walking 30 minutes each day, I'm really working my ass off with my business right now, but I'm always forgetting the progress I have made. I'm never satisfied with the progress. Even at the moment, I'm unsatisfied with so many things that's going on. I'm even doubting myself all the time. But when I actually look back at myself, like 1 year ago, I've made so much progress, and you should do the exact same thing, because a year ago, chances are you were a filthy Coomer, a Jeffrey. You didn't really do anything about self-improvement. But there's a big chance, if you're watching this video, that you've actually improved yourself, that you're actually on the right path. So you should remind yourself of the path you've taken. You should just tell yourself, I am successful. I've been consistently going to the gym. I am so much more successful than I was a year ago. I've meditated each fucking day, and therefore I have so much more focus in life. I have so much more clarity in my brain than a year ago. You should tell yourself these things. You should not forget the steps you've taken so far. Don't forget the position you're in right now, because you are probably in a beautiful position right now. Even if you have not implemented all the things, I haven't implemented all the things of self-improvement. I could implement so much more. I haven't implemented the whole plasticky thing, the whole don't wear polyester clothes, don't touch plastic, don't put your phone in your pocket. I haven't really implemented all these things. I could be doing that, so that might be some actionable steps and I can actually take in the future. but I should not forget the journey I've made so far, because it has been a beautiful journey and I've come so far, you know? So we just need to keep fucking going. Don't forget the journey you've taken and keep fucking grinding. We Spartans, we keep grinding, we keep consistently grinding, and we are men, therefore we take fucking action. We do not wait a week to take action and think about it. No, we take action, and when we take action, we stay consistent. Spartans, prepare for glory.